When I start a new project, I'm very, very methodical. Even though I like to create bonkers stuff and I really like experimental art and music, and as much as anyone who's in charge of the commerce will let me do it, I try to make insane things. But I am very structured in my process. I'm quite modular, and I like to joke that my German genes make me very organized about that. So I approach everything in quite a methodical way. I have all the tools, technology, if anything that I can organize, I will organize. And I guess that's what makes the space for me to be able to be as expansive, creatively as I possibly can. The structure that I typically use will involve chunking things, right? So if I have a large project with a large timeline, I'm looking to divide that up into manageable bite-sized chunks. It's pretty standard in the film and TV music world to do that. You know, we have a lot of systems. We always have had to, because movies were typically delivered on reels. And reels would create this external structure because it used to be that when you had a tape, it could only go so long. When there was a tape on the camera, it could only be so long. Therefore, you got a reel. And therefore, we would work on reel 1 or reel 2 or reel 4. And typically, a movie would be between 1 and 6 reels, something like that. And that created the structure. We don't normally have that anymore, as most things are digital. But sometimes you kind of still do, especially if you're working with a more old-fashioned production and things like that. So I will think about those reels. And of course, they correspond to a comparable narrative. So typically, material in reel 1 is expositional. Material in reel 6 is going to be tying it all up. And material in reel 3 is boring.